All right, guys, let's try this now. See if this works. Skip. All right. Is this better for you guys? Like, can you see better now? Let me get kind of everything set back up. Bow, 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 bow. Cool. Okay, it is working better. I hope so. I hope this is working better. Okay. No problem. Cool. Okay, so did you guys kind of hear like what this is? Yes, I did kind of change my profile pic to me. I thought that would probably be better than the War is Hell logo stuff. Whoa, this guy's just like hanging out right here. Let's get him on the ground. Let's see where everybody else is here. You need to come down. So how are you guys doing? Anything, did you guys do anything cool this past week or anything? This guy is Warlord. That DC's name. We will put Warlord in back. Okay, so what this one is about. So I mean, this is obviously not an Operation Unthinkable type of a video here. I don't want burning campfires. So a few streams ago, somebody suggested that I make a video for what was my old channel. Just kind of where I am, because I'll admit it, I disappeared. I fell off the face of the earth. Oh, hey, Orly, how's it going, man? So yeah, I kind of like fell off the earth, and so I want to say Black Knight was his name. He suggested that I go ahead and make a video that kind of explains what I do now, my new channel and stuff like that. So that is basically what I'm making. So this isn't tied to any one single thing. You know, but I'll kind of walk you guys through it here in just a little bit. Turrets. French. Yeah, so this is just a one-off type of thing. The reason why I'm not doing Unthinkable tonight is because the next thing that you guys would see would be a what's the best word to put it? It'd be a spoiler, basically. So I don't want to spoil the next episode or anything like that for you, because so we've got one that I've recorded and everything that's coming out Sunday, but after that one on Sunday, I think what I'm going to do is hold on. What I'm going to do is a intermission, which is going to go ahead and explain some things and just kind of advance the story. And so if you see me building the mission without me getting a chance to really be able to explain kind of what's going on, it will be a spoiler. And for you guys, I definitely want you all to like feel rewarded for coming and like know that there's good stuff that you guys are going to see, but I don't want to spoil, you know, something that you guys would end up viewing a little bit later on. Yes. Don't worry. I have a plan for what I'm doing with those. No, you're going to be seeing a lot of rockets in one particular mission, so no worries. Oh man, your Steam got wiped? Dang, man. Like, when I got my new computer, it sucked having to re-download Arma. That was brutal. Okay. So this is going to be a lot of mission testing. In this, I've kind of already set some stuff up. So, as you can kind of see here, I'll play through it a little bit for you guys. Because I've got objectives 1 and 2 basically taken care of. So, I do have to do a little bit more here. Blue 4 present. I don't think I'm going to get up there. Actually, we'll just call it right here. So if I get about right here, I think that should be pretty good. Maybe I can add one more. What I'm gonna, French, that's not what I wanted. It is not a Ukrainian versus Rebels mission. I'll show you guys. I'm playing as Op 4 in this one. Oh, I do kind of need to have these spaced out here a little bit, because I need to have this kind of tied to them. What I'm doing right now is I'm making it so that way whenever somebody from Blue 4, which would be me in this case, ends up walking into the area where this trigger covers, it's going to drop mortars. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be setting the mortars right in this path. I'm going to sink. See, the biggest thing that I see, and I was talking to somebody just the other day, somebody you've probably seen in some of my videos, his name's Simix. He was asking for some advice on YouTube and Arma and everything, and you know, we kind of got into a little bit of a deep discussion, I guess you could say, about making Arma videos and stuff. The way that I kind of see it, and tell me if you guys think that this is wrong, but I definitely do see it a lot more as storytelling than anything else. Well, that's not what I wanted to move. And so you can very well have, you know, a mission like this and everything that's just kind of like a one-off. You know, it's not part of a campaign or anything like that, and still have it be good as long as you tell a decent story. Cool. Okay. So now I'm going to show you here the first couple parts. I do want to see if there is a level of survivability for this, because that's honestly one of the biggest things about making these missions, is I've got to make it somewhat fair and somewhat tough too. Okay, so let's go ahead and play it, and I'll see it. Yeah, Orly, like, it was nuts when I got my new computer and had to, like, re-download everything. It was no joke, like, 700, no. I think it was 700 total for my Steam that I had to re-download with all my games and stuff. Alright, just because if I'm going to die well dressed. Let's get this going here. See, I don't know if you guys are going to see this actually on here. Maybe you guys will, I don't know. Alright, so this chopper right here is going to be the one that takes me where I need to go. Oh, you would. What even is that? I need to figure out what that is. That's a message that keeps coming up. Radio protocol. Sent covering. So this is an amazing map that I just absolutely love. Yeah, so like what Simics and I were kind of saying, and tell me if you agree with this too, Orly, like it's basically the whole premise of Arma is not to be like a game, but to kind of be more of a sandbox and a platform. And because you can go ahead and create just about whatever you want, there's an emphasis on making a good mission that tells a story. Because it's not going to be like, you know, you're playing Call of Duty, you're just going to go ahead, log on, maybe play a couple matches, take your best one, go ahead and you know, post that to YouTube, and you're done. There's a lot more work that goes into this because you're not going to have the same type of fast-paced action, especially if you're trying to like make something pretty accurate. Epic battle music. That's actually like the search that I use for some of the music that I put on too, so that's funny. Yeah, I actually have a video of like the top 10 things I would want to see in Arma 4. A lot of it is basically based around single player experience and stuff, but the biggest thing that I'm hoping for in Arma 4 is backwards compatibility with some of this stuff, though, because like it's just going to suck having to start over when it comes to mods and everything like that. If they don't have like a good vanilla set starting off, so like, you know, basically RHS, Russian Federation, and United States Armed Forces to kind of start off. Like, if they don't have like a modern day type of thing, it is going to be so hard to get back into this and making good stories and stuff. So that's for me it. But yeah, better optimization is the biggest thing. Yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, what you're saying, Orly, is like the biggest reason why I still play this game. It is hands down the most replayable game that I've ever played because it will never play the same way twice. But okay, for whatever reason, when I was testing this earlier, I have the command to land down there, but it doesn't work. So I have to make these guys disembark. Okay, so I'm going to have to change their loadouts here when it comes to smoke, because you can see that purple smoke up there. That's not what I'm wanting right now. Yeah, Snazzleblocks, that's like guaranteed Vietnam right there when you have Fortunate Son going on. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to do it, but I've wanted to make a series that's kind of like the alternate history one, but it's like actual battles that have taken place. So like I was testing around with Yadrang Valley, because I think that would be kind of a cool one to do with a group. Alright, see you later, dude. Kind of play that one. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? I didn't lay down waypoints. Ah, there's tracer fire coming here. Are we taking fire already? You're supposed to be leaving, bro. That's another thing I'm gonna have to do is set him to be... Okay. I feel like I should be taking notes, but yeah, so he's gonna have to be set to careless. You're required A10. Gosh, I'm taking a lot of fire right here. You know, on the community server that we have here, I know Dan he puts together Vietnam Fridays. So I played a Vietnam op with him last week. That was really, really fun. Because that's like the one thing that it'd be so tough to do here is Vietnam for alternate history. Because really the biggest thing about Vietnam is what would have happened if we had invaded North Vietnam. But the fears that they had were basically like what happened in Korea, that the Chinese would invade. So the thing that sucks is with the Chinese invading, if I wanted to show something like that, I kind of can't. Oh, dang it, really? That's another thing I have to fix. Okay, so this first objective, once I get it like finalized the way that I want, is to help protect like this convoy. So we're kind of like the QRF for these guys. Oh, we've got some guys down there. Chuck a grenade up over there because I'm pretty sure we've got somebody back behind this tree here. Maybe. Oh, we've got somebody off there in the distance. Got him.
Enemy spotted. Soldier, 200 meters right.
Ah! This is why I love my AR. Oh, wow. We've got a lot of guys off over here in this direction. Oh, I just like pissed him off. Am I taking fire off to the right too? Okay, I think we're doing pretty good here. We're kind of holding off against these guys. Oh, there's somebody off over in that direction. You see the way that this map is done? Is I love it. The changes in terrain and everything like that I have to struggle with. Like it gives the enemy such a good advantage here to be able to kind of like move up on us. Whoa, am I getting shot from behind? I mean, we're gonna have to stay with this convoy here. I'm worried about sticking our head out here too much. Let's try and get into this building and see what we've got. It's not going to provide me any cover. Let's get into this house. Decent lookout here, but I'm afraid I got nothing here as far as vantage point. Let's take a look at this building here. Now, I'm not finished yet. These guys are actually going to be doing animations. Like, this is where the wounded are going to have been dragged to, which is why they're kind of just sitting in here right now. So for the sake of ambience, they're going to be in here being treated and stuff like that. I feel like oh, I know why. That helicopter triggered a lot of things that I had early. Oh, really? I can't shoot out this window. Here, let's try this. I cannot shoot out this window. Oh, that triggers me so much. Yeah, see, a Chinese-American war, there'd be a lot to talk about naval-wise, and so that's one of the challenges I have with trying to make something like that. My guess is if I were to do anything land-based, it would probably be over Taiwan, because that's basically what I have written for that scenario. Okay, let's see if my trigger now works. Oh, I'm being shot at. Yep, let's back up.
Covering fire.
Let's get out of here.
Cover me.
Alright, we gotta get moving. Because the next objective that we have, now that we've been able to push back these guys, is to actually like move up and take the enemy compound. Alright. I'm liking how this is looking. What do you guys think of this mission so far? Does it look pretty interesting? Yeah, there's still more that I have to do. The thing with the attack helicopter that is a challenge is getting it so that way... Oh, crap. My guys better hurry.
What's your position?
I'm right here. The thing with the attack helicopter is, as far as CAS and stuff, it's pretty difficult. I mean, the most you can do... I'll show you real quick, actually. I'm going to get into Zeus here for just a second. Arsenal. Oh, wait. Oh, do I not have Achilles enabled? I don't have Achilles enabled. Never mind. Basically, what I was going to show you guys was how it works here with attack helicopters and CAS. You basically set a target, and then you spawn one in, and then it will just do missile strikes, and I think it kind of goes away after that. Now, I'm thinking about maybe having a patrol or something like that in here as well. Never mind. I thought I saw some movement direct front. Let's get everybody in a line.
Form line.
Yeah, see, there's somebody right up there. Okay, we're going to move up here. I'm going to maybe take this position off to the right here, because it looks like maybe left. Actually, I could just split everybody up. Let's hold fire.
Hold fire.
History Brick, how's it going, dude?
AT soldier. Man, 100 meters right.
Oh,
Rifleman.
they know I'm here. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, duh, because they're right there. Maybe I should look next time. All right. Cool. Okay, so I learned some lessons from that run. Let me go ahead and make some of these changes now. One of the biggest things was that pilot. So we're going to change things here with this pilot. It's going to be driving me around. Him and the co-pilot, actually, is what we need to change. So him and him. So what we're going to do is... this set behavior careless. So basically what this does is it makes it so that way they're never going to like go into combat. So if I was doing this on an infantry, they would always walk, and even though you're firing at them, they would continue walking and never like target you. Oh, Cody's gonna raid me? Uh-oh. 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 If it's Cantaloupe again, I swear. No, I'm just kidding. That was really funny, actually, when he did the Cantaloupe thing last time. Because I was just looking at the stream like, what the heck is going on? White Cantaloupe. And so I'm awkwardly like, oh, Cantaloupe. Funny, guys. That's funny. All right, so we're going to disable AI here. So that way they can't target. We're also going to make it so Auto combat. So even if he takes fire, he shouldn't change. This might be a little redundant overall, but that's okay. Because honestly, set behavior careless should do it. Oh. Auto target. So I think that way, even if they pass stuff on, they should be fine. Cool. All right, so I think we've got that basically fixed. I think the other thing that I needed to do was to change the loadouts of the enemy. So where the French are they? I think they're the only civilians that I have placed is kind of in that area. Okay, so this actually should run a little bit different. First objective basically here is, just so you guys know, is we've got this convoy here. Now I've got this smoke and I've got it so that way you see the back door is open. What the idea is that this Bradley has been disabled and it has stopped the convoy. Everybody's gotten out and is defending against this ambush. And so we are the first ones who can respawn. So that's why we hop in the little bird and we get here. So most of the enemy are going to be coming from this direction. So I have it written so that way once we get to this position here, or I guess I should say before I get to that, everybody who's in here right now is unlimited ammo and cannot take any damage. So that way there's an ambient battle that's going on as we kind of move up. This trigger right here, is that what it is for Cody this time? Once we get to this trigger right here, then it'll make it so these guys can take damage. So hopefully we can take out a couple of these guys before this all gets cleared out here by the guys. Because we do have, of course, a couple guys in 50 cal, and then we also have this Bradley, which is still operational here. So they're going to be hit from both sides. Again, these are the people who are going to be wounded. We've got a couple crew members. They're going to be, of course, from that first Bradley that's taken out, and then a couple of guys who are kind of riding along. And then you can see I've got a combat medic here. I'll probably spawn in another one, and I'll give these guys the animations here at a later time. Probably won't bug you guys with it today, but cool. So this is kind of how I start making missions. Is kind of thinking about the objectives. So what it is objective 1 is get here, defend the convoy. And then us realizing that we have a lot of enemy that are coming from this direction. There's going to be 1 wave, 2 waves of enemy that are kind of coming this way. And then we'll kind of push out in this direction and find that there's an enemy camp here. Try and clear the camp. From there, I got to kind of build the next little part, which is going to be the last objective. Honestly, my favorite part, welcome to Chili's. Hold on. Oh. Hi, everybody from Cody's stream. How's it going? Thanks for the laughs, guys. Oh my gosh, this is funny. No, do not stop with the chilies. You know, if we do this enough, Cody, if you're here, maybe you can get Cody's to give us some money. Thanks, Orly. Oh, you guys. One day we're gonna have to return the favor and then raid Cody's stream there. That's funny. Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys over at Cody's channel are a great community. Cody broke War of Rights. What did he do? I saw what happened with the cannon. He wanted to show people the cannon, and then yeah, it didn't turn out that way. much ammo do I see? Okay, thank you for getting that out of the way here early. How much ammo do I have? Do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough. Baby back ribs. Thanks, Cody, for that one. Dude, made my night. Like I said, we're going to have to try and return the... Oh, GSX. Thanks, dude, for the €5 donation there. Oh, you guys are awesome. Welcome to Chili's. You've got like a food theme going on there, man. Last time it was cantaloupe. This time it's Chili's. No, Ranger's what I want. That's funny. Man. Yeah, Cody, nice job with that cannon, dude. That was pretty funny. Because you got me, because I was like, oh wait, seriously? Like, there's, you guys can now fire cannons and stuff. But then once you were showing off the ramrod and everything, I'm like, wait a minute, this sounds a little fishy. GSX hype for sure, man. Dude, thanks. I really appreciate it. Wow. GSX for life. That's funny. Gosh. Alright, we're going to see if changing this objective here, and kind of what we did to the pilots here, is going to help out with some stuff. But Cody, yeah, we've got everything basically ready for Sunday, so everything should be good. I think we've got 3 full fire teams set up too, so we should have, I think, a total of about 15 people who are showing up for this op, so it's gonna be pretty sweet. Hopefully it's some good footage for you and stuff, man. Alright, hopefully this helicopter, once it lands, it's just going to go right back to where I have it set. It's one of the things that we had to change. Yeah, Orly, you're coming too, right? Alright, Cody, thanks again. I'll see you later, man. Welcome to Chili's. Like I said, we're gonna have to raid your guys' stream sometime too. We don't have the numbers you guys have, but we'll do some good stuff. 501st Starship. They've got a really big community. I love that they've got something that size. I've always wondered how some of those ops go with the Star Wars scenario, because most of the ones that I see are clone troopers, and I don't know why, because that's the preference, or if there's more content with that part of the Star Wars saga. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the role you took, Orly. Oh, nice, dude. I didn't know you were a Zeus there. So, yeah, maybe you can answer my question. Is it mostly, like, Republic troopers, Republic clone troopers, and the droids, just because of the amount of content that's there? So I was kind of curious why there's no, like, Rebel stormtroopers and that era of the Empire. Oh, wow. We're taking fire already? Dang! Alright, get out of here, little bird. Do not trigger anything for me. Alright, let's watch, see where he goes. Perfect. Okay, so him returning that direction, there shouldn't be anything that's triggered by him kind of going this way. What's Order 37? Wait, is that the one where, isn't Order 37 when they're supposed to, like, kill the civilians and bombard the planet or something like that.
Copy that. Strike aircraft on the way. Out.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to take away their RPGs too, because they took out one of the vehicles. Unless I have it set in there. I kind of don't like that. Like I said, obligatory A10. I don't know if missile run would be cooler. Ha, I was close. A karaoke battle against each other? Dude, you do not want to hear me sing. You do not. Which is like, it's weird because when I was younger, I was in some honor choirs and stuff like that. So I used to be able to sing halfway decently, but as I've gotten older, yep, nope. Oh, gotta get moving. AR is firing at somebody. I actually need to move quick too because I gotta trigger these guys being able to die. I mean, you can already kind of hear a little bit. Okay, some guys are moving up over there. Let's see, we've got like somebody right here. What happened to my gun? Why do I have like no optics on this thing? That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, this isn't good, but I'll have to try and make do. This will be something I have to edit, I think, later on. See, this is why I do this, guys. Bug testing. Oh my gosh. I hate this so much. Iron Sights blows. I wish I could do more with Zeus, to be completely honest. Like, you know, for 43rd and everything, I wouldn't mind Zeusing a mission or two. Oh, there's some guy just laying prone. But I know for like a lot of units, you've got to go through their training and stuff like that. 100 meters front. What do we got? Where are my guys? Okay, they're moving up. Still taking some fire from the left side over here, so let's go over here and see what we can do to support them. That's Battlefield 2 old school history. My son actually loves old school Battlefront, which makes me so proud. Are things dying down over here now? Got some of the guys that are up there. I'm sure there's more. Oh, that... I did not see how close those guys were. That is grenade. Oh, shoot. Did that get him? Cool, I think we did get him with that one. Oh my gosh! They've moved back. I think one of my guys just got dropped. One of the things I've thought about implementing too in this is what's called Sunday Revive. Are any of you guys familiar with Sunday Revive? If not, Sunday Revive's a system that's kind of like Arma's vanilla medical system. And so if I were to go down, AI could come revive me, and vice versa, I could revive them too. Dang it. Got him. Thought I saw some movement down here.
Rifleman, 100 meters
100 meters left. Let's look at the map here, see what we can find. I wouldn't say left. Well, maybe. Oh, wow. There's somebody moving up here.
100 meters, right.
Machine gunner, 200 meters, right flank. Rifleman, 200 meters.
See if I can drop this one on him.
200 meters, right.
Oh, that's short. Let's add another 50 meters. Yeah, looks like we got more coming in.
Mags.
Soldier, 200 meters, right. Rifleman, machine gunner, 300
Probably more over there.
rifleman, 300
Let's keep going. Doing pretty good with the 40 mic here.
Soldier,
I think that got somebody too. Reload.
soldier.
Thanks. I try. My son actually has names for all the different Star Wars games that I own. So like the Battlefront, you know, the one from a few years ago, is the Star Wars game Mom knows how to get. All right, we're calling in Artie. So yeah, it's the one that Mom knows how to get, and then Star Wars Battlefront 2, the old one, is the Star Wars game Mom doesn't know how to get because you have to. Yeah, let's get out of here. Because you have to set up, you know, the different missions and stuff like that, like the order of the maps that you're gonna fight in and stuff. So, you know, I know how to get that set up. She doesn't, so that's why it's called the Star Wars game Mom doesn't know how to get. And then there's the new Star Wars game, which is the new Battlefront 2, which, yes, I did purchase. The reason why I got it is because, yes, I know of the whole loot box crap and everything, but my son, being 5 years old, is not going to be playing online with other people. So we're not going to be purchasing any loot crates or anything like that. It's seriously just, he plays like arcade and stuff. So I got more guys down there. Woo, taking some shots. Let's fall back now. You might have to start pushing up here in a little bit. Okay, so Will, how did Cody break War of Rights? What happened there? We got guys, I think, moving off to the left here. Let's take a look. All right, we're getting everybody aligned here on this elevated position, which is it's pretty dangerous, but let's go. We got to move up to that camp. You got to be aggressive. Fortunately for me, though, I had those artillery strikes come in. Oh, what? Where? Get down! Oh, are they like literally up over that hill? So I feel like I'm supposed to be safe down here. Yeah, well, you'll have to tell me what happened. Okay, I'm out of 40 mics here too. Oh, wow. Literally on the other side of this. Come on, work. There might be a lot more here than I probably should have brought into this fight here. And since I don't have any optics here, this is a hard one. Alright, let's keep moving up. I'm moving up too far. This is a bad idea. Still alive. It's not a person. Alright, what are we seeing? Most of the guys are coming off to the right. Oh, there's somebody out in the open. He just got dropped. So did that guy. Oh, behind us. Alright, time to patch myself up.
Machine gunner, 75 meters left.
Target down.
Oh, seriously? He can't log back in? Oh, that sucks.
Hostile down.
Is it one of those uninstall, reinstall type things? Okay. Let's keep going. Keep moving. Stay low, though.
Stay low.
Oh, he can't get on the servers? Like I said, I wonder if it's just uninstall and reinstall. That's whenever I have problems with that game, that's what I do, and that tends to solve most problems for me, is just uninstall, reinstall. Alright, we got mortars falling in.
Area clear.
Saying the area's clear? Perfect. Let's keep going. Oh, I lost one of my guys somewhere back there. That's not pretty.
100 meters.
So, okay, GSX, I totally get where you're coming from there when it comes to not knowing where you're being shot from. I'm guessing you kind of played this single player, is that right? And not as much multiplayer? And then the next question I have is, did you use headphones? Okay, so up ahead is this enemy compound here. So I'm going to, once we get up here, I've used all my 40 mics, so I'm not going to be able to drop rounds into them. And again, this is where I wish, I don't know what happened with those optics, but. Gotcha. Yeah, dude, Arma has such a steep learning curve. I will admit that. You know, once it's not quite as intuitive as a lot of other games that are out there. So what you're telling me, I believe it, man. Biggest thing for me was identifying where I was getting from is if I'm playing with AI, is here on the map, like if you press M, if they spot enemy, they will call it out. I actually hold fire. Oops. And then you should be able to see them on your map. So let's see if I can identify any of the guys that are in this compound here. Okay. So see, now I'm calling out here machine gunner, AT soldier, 200 meters front. So now on the map here is where it shows me where they're at. So if I press K, let me get rid of my binoculars. I have my compass, so I can see that they're about 35 degrees from my location. So from here, I have my compass too, so I can kind of look off in that direction and be like, yep, those are the guys that I'm looking at right here. So it's, yeah, dude, it's a lot of extra steps to even find out where you're being shot from. And in a situation like this where you're playing in the forest, which is honestly my favorite place to play, it makes it a lot harder because you've got more cover for the enemy. But if it's like a wide open area, like a desert scenario or something like that, you don't have that problem as much. And why is my AR running around with a pistol? Why does he have a pistol? Oh my gosh, that is that bugs me so much. I'm gonna have to take his handgun away. All right, I'm probably getting too close to him. We're gonna try it here. Yeah, I've tried to do that a lot more actually. Orally is just spray a wall of lead at those guys, just in general, like in ops and stuff. Because I find out, I'll have like 400 rounds of ammo that I haven't gone through by the time that I die, so it's useless.
75 meters.
Okay,
Ready to fire.
we're gonna go prone.
Man, 100 meters. Front.
Get down.
Target acquired.
Okay, so I'm gonna focus on these guys right here. Never mind. I guess my guys decided to open up first, and I'm dead. Yeah, dude. So GSX, that is the reason why I love this game, because of how much of a... Oh, we got wiped out. How much of a game this can be a simulator if you want it to. Like, there's entire communities that are based around the milsim experience that have like various levels of seriousness that they take with this game. So like some people have it to where you have to go through training, you can't have first person, you have call signs, frequencies that you have to be on your radio, stuff like that, which is really, really great. There's others that are very casual. So what's great about Arma is you could tailor it basically to whatever you want, not just in the seriousness of how you play, but also the genres. Like, yes, right here I'm playing modern day. There's Vietnam groups, there's Star Wars groups, there's World War II. And even if you get into the modern day, you can break it down. Like, do you want to be Army? Do you want to be Marines? And if you do want to be Army, do you want to be like Airborne or Armor? So you can find like a group that's out there. And as much as I love Arma in single player mode, it's really the multiplayer experience that makes it, I think, kind of shows off what it can do and what it can be and stuff. So Stazzlebox, for sure, it is going to be Arma. As far as seriousness that's in here and like the most accurate, because this game is so mod friendly, people have gotten very, very detailed with what you can have in there. So like the medical system, I'm not using it right here, but there's a medical system which is called ACE, which... See, I don't know why my optic wasn't there. Which aims to actually go ahead and make it as accurate as possible. So, like, it measures where you've been hit. So, if I get hit in the arm, I have to patch up my, just my arm. And depending on how I'm hit, too, will determine the order in which I bandage things. So, like, if I have a large velocity wound, I have to be concerned with a packing bandage and then an actual bandage, wrap it up with elastic. If I have a bruise or something like that, like, let's say I fall off a building, then obviously you don't need a packing bandage. You just use an elastic bandage because you're bruised at that point. Yes. Okay. So I have Squad. I've done a couple rounds with it and I think I like it, but I don't know that much about what I'm doing. So I've actually wanted to play Squad with people, but I don't have people to play with. That makes me sound really, really sad. Like, really sad, actually. Yeah, no, I'm waiting for Postscriptum too. I have that pre-ordered. I'd like to make content around that too. That would be a lot of fun. What I'm waiting for is, I don't know, like, I've enjoyed playing Freeman Guerrilla Warfare, but with all the changes that are being made to it, you can't have like a full game experience, I feel like. Orly, you're down? Wentworth was saying anytime I hop on, he wants to be there too. But I don't have like a squad that's like, okay guys, it's this time, we're hopping on Squad. Yeah, GSX, I'll admit, man, the biggest gripe that I have with Arma 3, and this is common among the Arma community, so I'm not saying anything that's controversial here, is the optimization of the game. So the engine that it runs on is pretty outdated. And so even if you have a gaming PC, you still may have some problems. Specifically because the way that the game runs through the processor, it doesn't use multi-core. Everything is done single core. So having multi-cores doesn't do anything. Just the overall clock speed of your CPU determines how well this game is going to be. So I have an 8700K. I do have it overclocked, I think, to 4.9 gigahertz. So that's what makes the difference. I mean, you look at the different cores. All the other cores are basically doing nothing while you're playing this game. And your GPU isn't used as much as it is in other games either. So it's that single core clock speed that matters the most with this game. Yeah, Snazzlebox, like, I personally, I don't like the super seriousness, like ultra seriousness, like, because there's groups of people who will basically make you, call people by their simulated rank outside of the game. Like, if somebody pops into the TeamSpeak, you're supposed to be like, "Oh, hello, sir," and stuff like that. I can't do that. I like the good mix that exists in like the 43rd, where yeah, we do take some things seriously, but we do get a great chance to laugh along the way. Just for fun. Let's ride around in this. But yeah. And the thing is too is I'll have comments on some of my Milsim videos where people will be like, "Oh, you call this Milsim like you're playing third person." True. Okay, but if we really want to get serious about this, you're never going to get a full realistic experience, because if you're trying to go full realism, well then, you know, you're not going to be able to play the game unless you go through X amount of months of training. You die, congratulations, you need to uninstall your game, basically, and stuff like that. So I'm with you there. I'm not a huge fan of the super seriousness stuff, but that's okay. Yeah, dude, they do make, some people do it where it is like a second job for some people. Just because this is awesome. Gosh, I love this so much. That sounds terrible. That sounds horrible. Alright, well, I'm done with this. Actually, no, I do play the way that I want. You know, it's the thing about Arma that is great is you can play how you want. You know, there's enough groups that are out there that if I don't like a particular group, that's fine. I can find a new one. And then one of the things that I do, and this is why I've actually, or one of the things that have led me into YouTube was, you know, Arma has a very powerful mission engine, which is, you know, kind of what I've been messing with here for the last little bit, to be able to make your own scenarios. So if I don't like what's out there, that's fine. I can make it. So that's why World War II, you know, I have that Operation Unthinkable scenario that's going on right now. I wanted that. I can make it. It's pretty sweet. Slow up. Slow up. Boom. Gosh, that thing sounds so good. Should I try squad? Do you guys want to laugh at me while I play squad? Cody, are you still here?
Unknown contact. Grid 025073.
Oh, I can't play squad right now because I don't have my mic plugged into that computer. I mean, I probably could. I gotta get this finished. But if you guys hold on a second, I'm I do. Maybe I will do a little Operation Unthinkable stuff. Maybe I can edit one of those missions here real quick. All right, give me a second here. I got to get out of some things and switch some stuff over. So I'll be right back, guys. Oh, yeah. Yes. My mic was muted. Oh my gosh. My bad, guys. But, I want to test this out here. Yeah, okay, this isn't going to work too well. So this is a new map that they added not too long ago. It is based off of the Battle of Berlin. And I am not going to be able to use this here through the small street. So what I'm trying to do is be kind of aggressive with the... We've high-centered this thing. Okay, so vehicles are going to be a no-go. What I might have to do, though... Let's actually make a waypoint here. We're going to call this one move 0. Can you guys hear me now? Is this better? You see, he just goes over to the other side of the road. I think what I'm going to have to do, though, for this one, if I do choose to use this Battle of Berlin map, is there's going to be vehicles, but they're not going to be able to go down these side roads. I'll show you where they can go. I said, oh yeah, and then it got muted. Yeah, that sounds like me. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's try this now. See if this main road is usable. Listen to that baby purr. See, I don't like this main road though, because it ends. Like, it just keeps going on. Where are we going? So this map is in alpha. I'll have to be careful with how I use it. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as last time. Well, like, I have a pop filter over my mic, so when I do mute it, I can't see that it's muted. I guess the only way we're going to be able to do this is if I'm driving. Because AI is just swerving. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is I'm probably just going to have to make the vehicles that I come up against stand still. So that means this will primarily be a... Oh, don't go in there. I'll have to be going up against some points and stuff like that. Well-defended points. Have some enemy kind of run out here from some of these side streets and stuff. Because I might be able to go into some of these buildings too. Actually, it looks like I could probably get into a significant portion of them. Oh, see, now we're doing pretty fine just going down this road. That's not bad at all. Yeah, we'd have to make some type of emplacements and stuff like that. The way that I'd probably try and set this up here is kind of use this as a... get me to the starting position. Because, yeah, as you can see, my waypoint is way back there. This wouldn't be the one, obviously, that I would have to use or anything like that, but... Oh. GSX, thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Well earned. Definitely hype for you, dude. I really appreciate it. It does help out quite a bit here with what we do here, so donations are always appreciated, man. Thank you so much. I know that's your hard-earned money and everything. Means a lot, dude. Yeah, sleep well, man. And feel free to come by again, dude. Love to have you here again. Maybe we can get some Arma going a little bit better for you. Okay. So here's what we would have to do with something like this too. One of the things I'm kind of interested is you have some, like right here. I'm wondering how effective these would be. So let's spawn a couple. Just because everybody wants it. Some SS. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Ah, French. What button did I press? The camera button. All right. 2-man Wehrmacht. Let's see if I can do this here to where these guys can actually occupy this this hole here. I don't want to open the A-frame kit. Oh, I can't as far as like setting up my weapon on here. But this would be pretty sweet actually to Oh my gosh, I know what I have to do. No, I know the SS would have been, and honestly, SS were actually trained to be doing what the Germans would be are kind of doing in this. The thing is, man, SS, the Allies obviously did not like SS at all. And a lot of what happened right after the war was a massive denazification. And because of what the SS did to promote the Nazis and took part in some of the worst things that the Nazis did, I feel like they would have had a limited role. Like they wouldn't necessarily be on the front, because I know for the public and all that type of stuff, like having them involved in something like this wouldn't be taken too well. Plus, I'll straight up admit it right here. Some of it is I just don't want to do anything that may make the SS look like good guys. So that's a big reason why I'm choosing not to use the SS in this series. Because I was absolutely surprised how much people have enjoyed seeing the Germans basically as quote good guys in this. Even though I don't make good guys, like I intentionally avoid doing that in all of my videos. Seeing them fight with the British, the Americans, who obviously the West sees as the good guys. Seeing them fight with them, people are loving that. But when it comes to the SS, yeah, man, I can't do too much to make the SS seem like that they would be close to being good guys. Oh, yes. Here it is. As somebody who loves my AR, this is hands down going to be a dream come true.
Well,
yeah, GSX, it's if you're still here, what YouTube's really hard on me. So it does help a lot. Oh my gosh. I know what this mission is going to be. Gosh, this MG42 is amazing. Just the sound of this. I mean, it was called Hitler's buzzsaw because of how rapidly it fired. I mean, that was like 50 rounds really quick, too. Damage 1. Okay, let's do this here. We're going to send some... Where's red? There they are. Infantry. We're going to do just a quick 3-man squad. We're going to send them down this way. Actually, since we're just testing, I can make this look a little bit bad here. I think the chances are if the Allies went to war with the Soviets, there would have been a massive propaganda effort to make... Yes. No, there definitely would have been. Because both sides, the civilians did not want another... we're heavily weary of war. And so the only way that and this is something I'm not hitting too much, is the civilians would have absolutely hated what you guys are seeing right here. The idea of going to war with somebody else, especially somebody who was your ally not too long ago, somebody who's a formidable enemy, proven to be a formidable enemy. But, yeah, and for the Americans too, this would have been a far bloodier conflict than what we actually saw in World War II. So it would have been harder on the civilian population. Gosh, see how quickly I go through these 50 rounds? I have to carry a lot of ammunition if this is what I do end up going with. No, you have a great point, and I'm not arguing that the SS would have played a significant role. In fact, I totally am in agreement with you, especially with how things are going at this point in the scenario, where the Soviets are actually starting to gain ground. The Western Allies would have done absolutely everything possible to avoid the Soviets gaining any territory. And so, yes, SS would have definitely been used, especially when you've got guys who have the expertise that the West is looking for. Maybe I'll talk about it in the intermission, which should be coming up in a couple weeks, but I won't be... but yeah, that doesn't mean I have to play with them. So I think that might actually be the best scenario in which you can kind of do both. Talk about what's going on, but not kind of glorify what they're doing. Oh man, that is a huge hole. Actually, what I should do, let's map out how this is going to go. Go here. And then take a left. Maybe take a right. Oh, these buildings being... These would be some great spots in which to set up some snipers and stuff like that at. What do you guys think? Do you think I might have to turn this into a mission? Dang it, I'm worried I'm going to be using too much of the Germans for the second half. Oh, General, hey, how's it going? I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, I'll definitely do all I can to try and keep it up. I know I've set the bar pretty high for myself. I hope I can kind of keep going with it. Keep living up to what you guys hope from me. I mean, what is this yellow stuff? That's bugging me too. So, how we'll get around this is... with this. I think I can change the skin on it. Standard? No? Really? It has to be desert. That can't be right. This one too? See, here we go. We're going field gray. I'm guessing that's what Feldgrau. It's probably field gray. And if you are from Europe, I probably just slaughtered that. No, for sure, man. Like I was saying, they were feared. The SS was feared by just about everybody. They were hands down the most well-trained that the Germans had. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if they'll open up. I still don't like the fact that we have the gray tires, but I'll have to live with that. Oh, I can set up my bipod here. That might have been the most beautiful moment I've had in Arma. I'd have to do something else here, like let's do this. What do they have as far as here's the Luftwaffe. Planes. Really? We'll do this, set, fly in, oh, fly in, oh, not set. We're gonna give it 50. I hope I'm doing this right. I don't think I have to have the quotes. Move. And the same thing for here. Fly in height. We're gonna do the same thing. 50. Hey, good enough is all that matters, man. Okay, I do have to go back and set the right direction for this guy. Ah, shoot. That just sounds amazing. Oh, it's water out there, so this was made like an island. Ah! That's what I get for reading chat. Enemy at the gates vibe, yes. You know, I can imagine a second Battle of Berlin would be a lot more hard fought. Not saying that the Germans didn't fight as hard, but when the Germans had the same backing as they've had in this series so far, you know, with the British and the Americans. Beautiful. Dang it. I keep loving this too much. You are seeing what makes it take so long for me to make videos sometimes. Yeah, the only thing I would say about the Luftwaffe, though, is those that were left would probably be focusing on getting Berlin back. There is a place, though, where I have the RAF set aside. But you do have a point, though. I mean, one of the other things, and if one of you who are in here, who have been asking for this so much, I feel like I'm about to spoil something for some people. Quality over quantity. Good point, man. Good point. Where is it? Why can't I load this? Oh, it's missing the uniform. Okay. I mean, you basically have to reconstruct these guys. And this isn't obviously going to be the final one here. Where was the one I was this it? I think this one was it. This is going to make a lot of people happy right here. Okay, I forgot to set that. I just took like 20 rounds. Tools, general. We'll be friends with you. See, the thing is about including the French here is like, this is going to be one that's like the least accurate here as far as like uniforms go and stuff like that. Oops. I missed. Missed again. There we go. I see you. What do you guys think? Does this pass as acceptable French? Where'd he go? In your opinion, acceptable for French forces? Just went to the right of them. Oh, thanks for... Gosh. That would kind of be interesting. The French helping support the Germans in the Battle of Berlin. Yeah, it's passable. I will admit, the French probably would have a role to play in something like this, but Operation Unthinkable really didn't talk about the French, nor did they have much to really contribute. I mean, they had their one army, of course, that did a lot, but you know, expecting the French to play a major role in taking on the Soviets, I don't think would have been a wise choice by Churchill or the Americans. Because, I mean, these guys had a nation, basically, that they had to rebuild, entire armed forces, almost. But I guess, you know, the way that you could get around it is by saying that with the Soviets advancing, if Germany, or I mean, if the Western Allies lost, there's a very strong chance that France would have been part of it too. Fighting and not retreating is not unrealistic. I have one idea on how to use them, and I just realized it includes them retreating. Too much. Too much fog, you guys think? Is this So, curious on your guys' feedback. Does this make it look better, or does this make it look worse? Got the kills. Well, I'm waiting for you guys. Let's look it up here real quick. So, okay, we're gonna look at first army. Okay, so the composition. This is according to Wikipedia, so please take that how you will. The First Army of France consisted of the 1st Free French Division, the 2nd Armored Division, 2nd Morocco Infantry Division, 3rd Algerian Infantry Division, 4th Moroccan Mountain Division, 9th Colonial Infantry, 1st Armored Division, 5th Armored Division. And then another brigade of Moroccans. I mean, most of it, from what I recall, I have to go back and kind of read through it, was, I mean, as you kind of got from that, you have a lot of Algerian, Moroccan troops. A lot of them actually came up with them from Africa. But yeah, and see, that's part of the reason why I haven't included France. Thanks, Orly. I haven't included France in it because I knew they would play a very limited role, but if a lot of people are wanting to see something with the French, I will do something with the French. Actually, can I keep going up? Yes! Enhanced movement. You never let me down. Don't let me down. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna love making this mission. Cool. If you guys like it, then I will add. I'll keep it in here. The rain and fog here. Gosh, I was hoping I could get up there on that top floor, but now the question is, getting down won't be too tough. Cool, so I can go into buildings like that. Now there's this one right here. Let's see what I could set up in this type of building. Yeah, most of it was Lend-Lease. I was researching the kind of equipment that they used. They still had a lot of their rifles, but like they were using Brens and Tommies or Thompson machine guns, stuff like that. So, yeah, the French would be heavily using foreign stuff. I don't think I'll be able to get up. Yeah, I can't get up any higher. Well, this is a pretty good spot, too. All the sound from inside. No, General. You're not pressuring me at all, man. See, the thing is when it comes to doing stuff like this, the way that I see it, and I know not every YouTuber does, but I see feedback as a gift more than anything. I understand that in some areas my knowledge is pretty limited, or not as. I mean, you guys could be more well versed in some areas than I can for sure. So if I'm not sitting there listening to people who may know more than me, then I'm kind of doing a disservice because, sure, I'm not going to be able to make things all historically accurate. In an alternate history scenario, you do have a limit on realism, I feel like, because you have to let the imagination kind of kick in with some stuff. But the things that you can be accurate on, if I can get information, if I can get feedback from you guys, I feel I do a better job. So never, ever feel like you're pushing me in a particular direction. If somebody's really pushing me, I mean, you guys will notice I'll like push back on some stuff. But you haven't gotten there at all, man. That is my son. Oh, it's laughs. Okay, he's getting tickled. I thought it was like a scream of pain or something like that. Just out of curiosity. Whew. My question is, where's the fog? Okay, what do you guys think about this at night? Do you like it more at night, or does it look better with the rain and the fog? What are your guys' opinions? See, this would be cool to basically have to fight up this street. And then that building be full of enemy. Oh my gosh. You guys like night better? Because see, the thing is I could do stuff like what I'm doing with this guy here. Yeah, see, I like this too because at night, I think the lighting actually looks really good. When you have things like, you know, tanks here that when they're on fire and blow up, I think it adds a lot to the lighting too. Okay, so then let's do this then. If you like night more, press 1. If you like the gloomy, whoa. If you like the gloomy, foggy look, let's put that one in there. And so you can shoot out lights too, so that'll kind of be a concern. But yeah, having some stuff like this, I think this might actually be the best way to go. Thing I got to figure out is how often did Germans run with the MG42s like this? See, there's a script I have that keeps these things burning, so I'm going to have to include that. You can't play RPGs because you can't pick. That's awesome. That probably made my night right there. Okay. So you guys like night. So be it. Oh, that looks sweet with the lightning. Let's actually up the lightning. Lightning. Manual override. See, this is why it's good to come to these streams, because you guys can see these missions before they're actually made. Now, with this map not being finished, there's like a lot of space in between these buildings. So having it at night like this is ideal. See, this just looks beautiful in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I don't think I could be happier. Now, for whatever reason, the fog isn't showing up. I'm wondering what it would look like with fog here, but that's fine. Oh, that's why. Yeah, we're just gonna cancel that. Does Berlin makes Detroit look like heaven? Oh, that's awesome. That's the comment of the night right there. So I shouldn't set this one to explode. Honestly, what I should have is this. Hold on. Oh, what was that called? Who doesn't want one of these? If this thing sounds as good as I hope it does, we're having this. Plays the character. The Nebel Warfare. Now, if that does not look awesome, I don't know what does. Of course. There's not really a place. Let's turn on the light. See what I mean? There's all this empty space that's right here. The only place I think of might be out in the open here on the street, where we could place these and kind of have them go off. I'd have to set ambient artillery, which I can do. I mean, that won't be a problem. More than one get in here? Yes. Okay, 2 per. Protect me. See, it's even like really cool too when you're just bouncing around because we're so excited. But no, it's cool when the rockets actually go past the building. Watch on the left. See, that's one of those things that, like, oh my gosh. I want to make sure people see. Gosh, this is going to be a fun mission. I hope it turns out as well. A little more darker. Okay, let's see what we can do there. The way I'm going to be able to do that is just the fog base. Okay. See, the thing with the fog is it reduces my vision. See, I don't like that as much. Oh, dang it. Undo. There we go. So give me a sec, guys. Hold on. I might be able to do something. 'Cause instead of changing the base, I can't change decay. Yeah, see, the thing is it reduces visibility before it gets to me. Like dark around me, like you can see right here. Now, the thing with Minox artillery script, I think it's going to be perfect. Anyway, a lot of things to kind of mess around with here. But I hope this video, the second Battle of Berlin, will be one that you guys enjoy. But, alright guys, well, I actually have to help get my kids to bed. So I think that's going to be it for a night. But, man, did we make some great progress. I'm glad that I actually did hop in and do this one, because I don't think I would have done as much testing on this if it wasn't for you guys being here. So, seriously, thank you guys. GSX, if you're still here, thanks for the donation. I really, really appreciate that, man. That's awesome of you, dude. And then, yeah. Man, this was a great stream. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to go now. But I'm going to try to get a video out tomorrow. And then for sure Sunday. Now, like, after doing this, I'm like, man, it's not going to be as good. That's what we're seeing right here. But thanks, guys. It's been a great night. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for your support. You guys are awesome. I will talk to you guys later. Got your 6.